Do you remember the story of the hare and the tortoise? More haste, less speed. The concept that if you slow down and take your time, you'll get more done. So there's so much to take from that story, because this is my understanding of the concept of collapsing time. So back then, I wasn't mature enough to handle the massive gift the universe was offering me. And this is my most emotive fueled memory of a meltdown, an existential crisis you can refer to, as it really was frustrating. It happened because I just couldn't understand the number of virtues and principles and morals that just seemed to contradict each other. The story explained the little tortoise's challenge. He challenged the hare to a race after becoming so tired of the hare's arrogance and bragging on how fast he was and how effective. So the wise tortoise understood that speed and appearance isn't everything. And being able to intensively focus is a powerful virtue. So that's what he did. He kept in his lane till the finish line, and so won the race by staying connected to the goal to hand while moving at a steady pace. So the secret to collapsing time is being present in being in the not being, but holding attentiveness to the journey of another destination. The other option is the approach of the hare, presuming speed is enough to have run the race. He felt he could afford to take a nap and quite literally took his eyes off the goal, and his complacency lost the race. He is despondent to what the destination holds, and his intention is purely from a winning standpoint. There's a famous song by the Beatles, Here, There and Everywhere, a love song about a man obsessed with love, wanting to find it everywhere he goes. It's brilliant. It's about living in the present moment, fully and consciously. One can hear the title and mistake it for a song about a man who's rushing around, trying to have it all. More so, it's an acceptance of love. That you don't have to hold on so tightly, that you can allow love to wander free. Accept the grief of letting go of a life you think you should leave. That's what love is. It's transformation. So of course your life will at times feel like it's falling apart during change, because of course you're making room for your new one. And I'll share a piece of advice that really stuck years ago from a counselling tutor. And she said, when writing assignments, to do it well and for it to pass, don't wedge the criteria to fit your personal experience. So tell your story, think about your events, and then insert the criteria, aka your evidence and the knowledge around the essay. So I'm sharing this because in life, it's best to be yourself. Don't come at things demonstrating all you know. Try offering your experience, your past history, but create a setting with this, with the edge of your story. You want the people, the opportunities, and the assistance to meet your true presence. Your psyche is built on dozens and dozens of significant events, mini movies, a collection of stories that you choose to hold on to. So we need to alchemize those stories that we're choosing. Just change the narrative a little. So remember the bit that I explained around the crisis, well, that's when we find choosing in an unaligned manner. We get so flustered and frustrated with ourselves. So you have to be still, be patient, and give your trauma some airtime. I want you to start journaling each story down, page by page, each memory without any inhibitions. Feel the discomfort of what you think it is. And now I invite you, and here's the challenging bit, pull out the painful bits and brainstorm the lessons. They will be gifts in disguise if you give it some airtime. And you have to feel your way through this. This is your intuition, so there's no spiritual bypassing here. And trust me, your answers will come by acknowledging the narratives. So please remember, hindsight is a virtue. And in order to feel into the possibilities of your reality, you have to address the nudges and ideas that speak through your painful past. Accept the confusion and do it anyway.